Hello, Macbeth.
Hello, Malcolm. How are you?
I'm doing terrible. Let us seek some shady place where we can sit down alone and cry our hearts out.
Instead of crying, let's keep hold of our swords and defend our fallen homeland like honorable men. Each day new widows howl, new orphans cry, and new sorrows slap heaven in the face, till it sounds like heaven itself feels Scotland's anguish and screams in pain.
I'll avenge what I think's wrong, and I'll believe what I think is true. I'll do my best when the time comes. What you said is true. Macbeth is not a good person. I ain't smart, but I'm starting to think you're gonna try winning his heart by giving me away, boy.
Hey, I ain't treacherous.
Well, Macbeth is. Even a good soul like yourself can do bad things when it's a king telling you to do it. Sorry. My fears can't make you evil. Angels are still bright, though Lucifer fell from heaven. Even though evil things be trying to look good, good still gotta look good too, you know?
I'll give up. Ain't no good getting you to hurt Macbeth.
I think you lost your hopes about me where I found my doubts about you, my boy. Why'd you leave your wife and kids open? How'd you leave them behind? But, hey, don't think I'm hating on you or nothing. You might actually be a good person.
Bleed, Paul Country. Great tyrant, you go ahead and build yourself up, because good people are afraid to stand up to you. Enjoy everything you stole, because your title is safe. Farewell, Lord. I wouldn't be the villain you think I am, even if I offered all of Macbeth's kingdom and the riches of the East, too.
Well, don't get hurt about it. It's not that I distrust you or nothing, but Scotland ain't doing too good on the Macbeth. She's bleeding like a stuck pig. Besides, even if you ain't gonna help me, the English will. But, it ain't no good. Scotland ain't never gonna have a good king.
Who you be talking about, Malcolm?
Myself. I know I got so many weaknesses that when people see all of them exposed, Macbeth is gonna seem pure as snow, and Scotland's gonna call him a sweet lamb when they compare him to me and my infinite evils.
Even in hell, you couldn't find a devil worse than Macbeth.
Yeah, and he ain't no angel. And he's guilty of every sin with a name, and a couple without too, if you know what I mean. But, you can't satisfy my lust. Your wives, your daughters, your old women, your young ladies together cannot sate my lust. There's nothing that can contain it. Better Macbeth than me, you know what I mean?
That's a little tyrannical, ain't it? But don't be afraid to take your crown. You can't trick everyone. There's enough willing women for you.
Well, I'm greedy, too. That's the issue. I'll take everything from the nobles.
The greed you're talking about is worse than lust because you won't outgrow it. Greed has been the downfall of many kings, but don't be afraid. Scotland has enough treasure to satisfy you out of your own royal coffers. These bad qualities are bearable when balanced against your good sides.
Oh, what good sides, my boy? I don't have a trace of the qualities a king needs, such as justice or moderation, mercy, humility. I got nothing. I overflow with every variation of the different voices. No, if I had power, I'd take world peace and throw it to hell. See, you're a good person. That Drake Macbeth, he ain't. I take back all those things I said about myself. Maybe it ain't that bad. I never done those things and never wanted to. Person I really am, we're ready to serve you and Scotland. Indeed, before you arrived here, old Seawood, you know him? Yeah, he had 10,000 soldiers, ready for battle, making his way here. Now we're gonna fight Macbeth, and, maybe we'll win. We should. We're doing the right thing, you know? Hey, you're kinda quiet, what's up?
It's hard to make sense of such different stories.
Well, we'll talk more about this, later. Hey, Doctor, is King Edward coming out?
Yes, sir. A crowd of sick people is waiting for him to heal them. Their illness confounds the most advanced techniques of modern medicine, but when he touches them, they heal immediately, because of the great power granted to him by heaven.
Oh, thank you very much, Doctor.
Bye.
Hey, what disease do you think he's talking about?
It's, called, King's Evil. King can, cure by touch. I've seen it myself. It's pretty cool. He and his, descendants can do this. It's a sign he's graced by God.
Hey! Who's that coming over here?
Well, strange thing, he looks like one of us, but, I don't recognize him.
My noble kinsman. Welcome.
Oh, hey, I recognize him now. Hey, got all those circumstances to keep us apart. Where you been?
Hello, sir.
Is Scotland the same as when I left it?
Alas, a poor country. Scotland is no longer the land where we were born. It's the land where we'll die. Where no one ever smiles except for the fool who knows nothing. When the funeral bells ring, people no longer ask who died. Good men die before the flowers in their caps wilt. They die before they even fall sick.
Oh, I can't believe it. Your report is too poetic. But it sounds so true.
Oh, you never told me. What's the news?
Even news an hour old is old news. Every minute another awful thing happens.
I see. How's my wife?
She's well.
And all my children?
Better well, too.
Macbeth hasn't attacked them?
They were at peace when I left them.
Don't be a niggard with your words. What's the news?
While I was coming here to tell you my sad news, I heard rumors that many good men are arming themselves to rebel against Macbeth. When I saw Macbeth's army on the move, I knew the rumors must be true. Now's the time when we need your help. Your presence in Scotland would inspire people to fight. Even the women would fight to rid themselves of Macbeth's oppression.
Not to be comforted. I'm returning to Scotland. King Edward, he gave us Seaward and 10,000 soldiers to fight with. There's no soldier more experienced, more successful than Seaward in the entire Christian world, you know?
I wish I could repay this happy news with good news of my own. But I have some news that should be held in a barren desert where no one can hear it.
Don't be playing games with us, Ross. What's this news about? Does it affect all of us? Or just one of us?
No decent man can keep from sharing in the sorrow, but my news affects you alone.
I was fearing this. If it's for me, don't keep it from me. Let me have it now. Don't play games with me, Ross.
I hope you won't hate me forever after I say these things, because I soon will fill your ears with the most dreadful news you've ever heard.
Unfortunately, I think I can guess what you're about to say.
Your castle was attacked. Your wife and children were savagely slaughtered. If I told you how they were killed, it would cause you so much pain that it would kill you too, and add your body to the pile of murdered corpses.
Well, great merciful heaven. Come on, man, don't keep your grief hidden. Put your sorrow into words. Grief you keep inside you will whisper into your heart until it breaks.
They killed my children too?
They killed your wife, your children, your servants, anyone they could find.
And I had to be away! My wife was killed too?
Said she was.
Take comfort. Let's cure this awful grief by taking revenge on Macbeth.
He doesn't have children. All my pretty little children? Did you say all? Oh, that bird from hell. All of them. What? All my children and their mother dead in one fell swoop?
You know what to do, don't you? You got your sword, you got your strong arm. Fight it. Fight it like a man.
I will, but I also have to feel it like a man. Did heaven watch the slaughter and not send down any help? As wicked as I am, they were slaughtered because of me, not because of anything they did. May God give their souls rest.
Well, let this anger sharpen your sword. Transform your grief into anger. Don't block the feelings in your heart, my man. Let them loose as rage.
Don't keep me waiting. Bring me face to face with Macbeth, that devil of Scotland. Put him within the reach of my sword, and if he escapes, may heaven forgive him as well.
Now you sound like a man. The army's ready. All we have to do is say goodbye to the king. Macbeth is ripe for the picking. We're acting as God's agents. Cheer up as much as you can, and new day will come at last, my boy.
Macbeth is mine.